What's going on, everybody? So in this video, we are going to be talking about the Walmart brand portal, and this does go hand in hand with the Amazon brand portal. However, there are different requirements for both. So in this video, we are strictly going to be talking about Walmart brand portal. Now, if you don't know what the Walmart brand portal is, here it is here. And it is a way that a brand owner or authorized seller like ourselves are able to protect the brand and make sure that no other sellers come onto our listings. So you could register as many brands as you'd like, and you could take control of multiple types of claims and invite authorized users. Now, the goal for us is that we are the authorized user of the brand, right? So we are going to be able to submit intellectual property complaints if we find out that another seller is on our listing. We're able to track the progress, and we're also able to make sure that everything is accurate and consistent for the brand, so we know that we are doing the right things that we promised the brands. So if you are looking to create So if you are talking to a brand and you do want to enroll them on the brand portal, just keep in mind that that is something that you as a third-party seller are not able to do. You would have to have the brand enroll, and what they're going to need is their trademark number, their company details, along with the website, contact information, and most importantly, they are going to have to verify where they got the trademark done at. So when you do enroll a brand successfully on Walmart brand portal, it is going to send an email confirmation code to the trademark where it was created, which is most of the time going to be a law firm. So you will need to communicate that with the brand owner, that they should be expecting an email with the code that you could properly enroll the brand on the brand portal. Now, once the brand is enrolled on the brand portal, they'll then be able to invite you as an authorized seller, which will mean that you'll be able to edit the listings, you'll be able to sell on the listing, along with also reporting the violations of listings on the brand portal. Now, this is fairly simple to do. When I first started, this was something that I thought was very difficult, but it is pretty, transparent on what the brand owner needs to do. Now, if you do not enroll into the brand portal, you're not able to submit, intellectual property claims, aka you're not going to have full control of the brand on Walmart. So this is very, very important. This is essentially the last step when you are wrapping up an exclusive. After you get an agreement signed, it would more so be, hey, can you please create the account so we could get the ball rolling? Now, as far as the time frame for how long this takes, it could take anywhere from 3 days to 7 days from my experience. And you could also open up a case if you have any questions or issues. This team is internal in the USA. So as far as communicating with them is very, very easy. Now, once you do get the brand registry set up, one thing that I would do to cover your butt would be to get a letter of authorization, aka a LOA, so that you could sleep at night knowing that you have all your bases covered. And I did put an example of a LOA here. So as you can see, brand owner, legal name, owner of brand, trademark registration number, USPTO, which is going to be the UPC, authorizes Salem Albieri and the reps below to act on our behalf within the Walmart brand portal for IP protection and enforcement. Authorized rep, Salem Albieri, owner, salemalbieri@gmail.com. Scope, submit, manage IP infringements, counterfeit, trademark, copyright, communicate with Walmart and receive case updates. Effective today and a year or two from now, and then the company representative will then sign it. This is what you're going to need to cover your butt, and this is the ticket to allow you to sleep better at night, knowing that you're partnered with a legitimate brand, you are fully authorized to sell, and this is the ticket that lets you know that all your hard work is paying off. You can make something similar like this. You could go ahead and use this verbatim. You could also tell the brand owner that you need to hit all of these points in the email for the letter of authorization. So that way, if Walmart makes any changes and you have a letter of authorization, you could open up a case and provide that, and they will then, fix the error or the issue there with this piece of paper. So it is very important that you get this. Once again, this is going to be toward the end of wrapping up with the brand. This is not something that you would bring up, the first conversation, but this is what you're going to need hand in hand with the brand portal to cover all of your bases. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Walmart brand portal is very simple. The hard part is getting the brand to get to the step of creating a account. So quick facts, do I need a registered trademark? Yes, you do need a full-on trademark. Most trademarks are sometimes pending, and that is not going to work when it comes to Walmart. Can resellers enroll? No, only the authorized agent or the brand owner may enroll. Is there a cost to doing a brand portal? The answer is no, it is completely free. You could have multiple brands as well. And international marks, international products, it's possible to try it. I've tried to do a brand in South Korea that was international, that had the UPCs, that had the trademark, and they were declined. So, definitely take that into consideration when you are reaching out to the brands. With Walmart, it's going to be a lot easier to work with USA only brands and distributors. Now, the one thing that I do want to bring up is that what the Walmart portal does not do is it does not automatically gate your product. So there is a myth out there that if you're on the Walmart brand portal, you are able to gate your product, which is not going to allow third-party sellers to hop on listing. And unfortunately, this is going to be false. It does not do that. I'm not sure on how to get a brand gated on Walmart, but it is not that simple. And there is also not any premium content perks when you do enroll to the brand portal. So they do not have A+ content at this time. You are able to edit the description, the title, and also the photos of the product. And that is simply it. And also, just because you are on the brand portal does not mean that it automatically just removes unauthorized sellers just because they're on the listing. There is a process that has to go with that, where you do have to report inside the portal, where then, the Walmart representatives will then make a decision. So definitely keep that in mind when you are answering and explaining this to brands. But all in all, this is going to be the Walmart brand portal. Very straightforward, very simple. You want to just make sure that they have everything, they set it up, and most importantly, you have that letter of authorization.